What's up, guys? Man Trader here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Investors Underground. On YouTube, I see some reviews, but I don't really see like overall like real experience of how it is to be in there. It does have watch lists and recaps. If we could take a look at an example. Give us different people have their watch list. It talks about what to look for in each stock. I won't go too much into that just because don't want to just want to give like the basic aspect of it, not really to show everything that he has going on, because I know he is running a business and it is for members. This is the pricing that he has, so you could definitely tell he spends
Post by Investors Live.
He definitely puts in a lot of work into it. I mean, and he wants to be compensated for it, and this is the amount that they have. If we go to close that out, and this is the chat room here. This basically is how it is. You could see that everybody's talking about different stocks, and there's not really any questions going on here. It's very to the point about what's going on. This is going to be this is going to be Nate or Investors Live. He's talking about NIO. We can go to NIO. This is the stock here. This is just the SPY as a reference point. There's failed follow through. So he's probably thinking about taking a short here. But overall, there's just, everybody has their own way of doing it, just for, so everybody's just talking about different tickers here. You can see here, he's talked about Snap at the 6550s, over and under, to look out for that. So we'll go to Snap, see if there's, so I have the line 7550. This is the line that he's looking at, over and under. So if we could break here, we're probably looking for a short. So we'll just get that set up. So if it stays heavy under that point, we're going to take a short. So it's good to have just more information. People post news on here. It's always beneficial because it's right here. SPY selling off here. So could be that this might sell off. So put a line there. Really want to see that 6550 line. Have a hard time. And in the meantime, this is the chat room. Just want to get you guys like a good feel of how it's going, how it is to be here. 6550 struggling. We could take a short here, short there. If anything, we're gonna see if the 6550s hold. I think I want to, and this is just like a, see how it is. Looks like SPY selling off a bit, so it's gonna help. If we can get down this area, it's gonna probably start going a little bit lower. I think we're gonna risk right here in this area, just because it's gonna reclaim that area, the 6550s. No reason to continue the trade if it holds that area. We're gonna see here. I could have potentially just waited instead of just shorting there, but at least we have our defined risk. If it goes above that, we're gonna get out. If it sells off here, it looks like it's going a little bit lower. We could just take it right there, cover it there. Just pretty much just a little demonstration. Potentially could have gone a little bit lower, but I just wanted to show a little bit of an example of how that worked. 6550 was the line. You could get chopped up there. We got a little move on there, so might as well take it. Just a part of the demonstration. And people are going to be watching that 6550. And I think it goes to merit with what he actually said, just because it's really, there's really something in that area that he noted, like 6550, and it's really bouncing that area. And we're going to see where it decides to go. But overall, 6550 did hold there, and it looks like it's coming down. We can use the SPY as another, just to help out. And it looks like it's selling off too. And there's the sell. So it would have been ideal for me to hold it on there, but if you could, it's not really the point of the video. It's more to just show the game plan that they had set up, and it really did work out there. I could have capitalized more on it, but it's fine. But the point is just see what the chat room's like. Is it beneficial? But definitely there's some merit to it if there was this line here and it decided just to sell off right there. So I didn't really want to hold. It's not really, it's kind of hard to make a video and trade it like that, but I just want to give the overall concept of it. It's better than taking a loss on the trade. So looks like it's picking up there, so it was probably a good time to sell there. And 55, let's see if it holds on there. If it holds, there's probably another chance for a reshort, but I don't want to potentially try and trade another one and talk about the room. Overall, I do think it's beneficial more for intermediate to experienced traders, just because you can't really ask questions in the chat room. You're not even allowed to talk in the chat room. They do have like a lounge room, but you really want to be in the momentum room, just because this is where everything's going. And with the price, like we said, the price, it was a good amount. This is a substantial amount, and you want to make sure that if you're newer, it's gonna be a little bit hard to make this back. But if you're intermediate, it's kind of, the price is really depends on the person, how you trade. Some people could say this is a lot. Some people could say, oh, this is a no-brainer. It really just depends. Overall, I think it's he definitely puts a lot of time into it. I think it's worth the price. But I think if you're a beginner trader, I don't really think it really benefits you, just because some things you're not really gonna understand, like what's going on. So yeah, that's pretty much the video that I wanted to give.